Well, it's been a while since I did this. I might have to stop it. I think I have waves going on in the background, and if that all of a sudden you guys hear that, it means that I did my job. Because I do not know where I'm going. It was a major part of, how I got through my day. Because I hated my job so much that this doing the commuting videos actually made me feel like I was accomplishing something. I felt so worthless at my job. The only thing that was keeping me going was making these videos. I know that sounds like bizarre and whatever, but it's true. And when I got the new job, it was right around the corner from my house, so I wasn't able to do the commuting videos anymore because I could have set up a GoPro and walked there, and it still would be a 5-minute video. It's like by the time I got it set up, I would already be at work. And that's not fair to you. It doesn't, like, how much I've already said, like me just like, not having a thought in my head, beginning this, I would have already been at that job. And so it might have been serendipity that it did. But they made me redundant and got rid of me. Because I hated working for the post office so much. It's one of the reasons why I am kind of like, not nervous. Nervous is like the wrong word. I am apprehensive. It's probably the best. I am scared. I am, having anxiety attacks over it. And the new job, the new job is not making it, not easing my what do you call it? I can't even think of it. But the apprehension that I have, it's not easing that at all. And yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to probably stop the video at some point and so I can, get the driving, the GPS going. Supposedly was still going, but I don't hear it, and I've already made 2 faux pas driving already, and should have been recalculating. Because now I'm finally getting back on track. And it didn't recalculate at all. Yeah, so, if I have to cut this short, I might as well get the best out of it. Yeah, so they haven't eased that at all. They're, I did my usual. I sold myself, and they haven't made it easy, or they actually told me the exact opposite. They told me the work is going to be hard, it's going to be very demanding, and I had to pretty much pry it out of them that the job is going to be rewarding, because if the job's not fulfilling, I really don't want to be doing it. Yes, the pay matters. Yes. Because my survival matters. And it does meet the expectation of the pay that I want. Barely, but it does. It means that I'm going to survive. But if the job is so freaking demanding on me, if the job is so difficult and physically hard and mentally draining, barely making my my needs, barely fulfilling my needs is probably not the best thing. And I've been agonizing over this for a while now. I've actually turned down other jobs because they were less. I turned down other jobs because they were less than this. And some even more demanding. Yeah, I'm in survival mode. And it sucks because post office was supposed to be my last job. I was not supposed to get another job. I was not supposed to have another career path or anything like that. I was supposed to lock in, do the post office, and retire. I'm now on job number 3 of my 3rd last job. I mean, this is the reason why I say they're not making it easy on me. They're making me drive an hour to do maybe 10 minutes of the paperwork. Maybe I'll be there 10 minutes. The last time I had to sign paperwork, doing the exact same drive I'm doing now. The last time I had to do that, I spent probably 15 minutes. And that's all the initial paperwork. And so all my initial paperwork is signed. This is just the finalization because they've offered me the job. This is setting up for my benefits and things like that. That's what I'm doing today. I start the job in 2 weeks. I'm freaking out over it. I'm here talking about all the bad things, and like I said, it's because of the post office. This job can be very rewarding, fulfilling. I am doing the job offers, the actual physical work of the job is helping people. Which is my nature. It's who I am in the core. And, at my, there was a shit. I don't know how to put this. The scorpion and the frog story. Like people use that to talk about how people's nature is so bad and horrible. But my nature, not how I think, not how I, not this, but my core personality, is to be helpful. And it has gotten me in a lot of trouble. People see it as a huge weakness and a liability. It's been used against me, and I can't help it. I can't help it. That's not good if you really want to know. I'm going to probably have to find a place to pull over. We're going to probably have to end this soon. Is after the next turn off. I don't know where I'm going. I know it's a little bit of a drive, and I could probably drive down a little ways. I'm going to drive down a little ways. But I'm going to probably stop someplace and end this. I'm sorry to do it and end it so short. I mean, we have... I don't know how much time we have in so far, but a little bit of time. And it's awesome, but like I said, I miss doing this. to do more of it. The place where the job is it's a little bit of a commute. It's a couple miles. It's not as long as before. You're not going to get 40-minute. You're not going to get the 40-minute commuting videos anymore, which is okay. Half hour. Half hour is. If I could do a half hour, I think it would be really good. Half hour YouTube videos are like the sweet spot. They're not too short that they can't put ads in there, and they're not too long that that people get bored with them, and you can string them together. It might only be like 15 minutes. I don't know. It doesn't have a lot of highway miles. It doesn't have a lot of the trip that I'm doing today, it's I'm not even, I think I'm about a quarter of the way there. I'm driving 60 miles. So. I can probably get close, but if I can't find a place to pull off and I miss the one turn, I'm going to be absolutely lost. I guess the GPS will put me back right, but I'd rather have it take its time getting to the destination while I'm driving there. But yeah, I'm freaking out over this. Streaming's going to suffer no matter what. I mean, whether I like the job or not. It really is going to be less streaming. That's the shame of it all. It would never happen. But I can dream now. Still allowed to dream. But if streaming, if this was my my full-time job, I would do things like this all the time. I would make drives. I would be going to conventions. I would, all those things that I think would enrich me and the community, and I would have a community.
In a quarter of a mile, keep right.
Oh. Did you hear that?
In 0.1 miles, keep right.
A little late, but
keep right.
little late. to stop. Oh yeah, so what were we talking about? What were we talking about? Before I said I was gonna have to stop. It's I am, like I said, I'm kind of sad that it's going to happen. I'm looking forward to the job. Like I said, it's the job is exactly what is tailored towards me, and it could be a fantastic job. It could be everything that I always wanted, and it could seem like they're paying me too much. That's how good of a job it could become. But because of the post office is a great job. I'm not gonna lie and talk about how the work itself, the thing that you're doing for society, the helpful nature that was fulfilled, all those things. The job had that. Post office had all of that. What they did with the post office is they started stripping that stuff away. And then they started stripping my rights away. Then they started stripping my humanity away. And now it's just a tool. And my fear is that the new job that I'm going to be taking is going to be that. I'm no longer seen as helpful, helping out and being able to use my empathy and who I am as a person to enrich my life as well as the people I'm helping's lives. Instead, it's these are the tasks that need to be done. This is what has to happen. These people aren't people anymore needing help. These people are a problem, and I am the solution. I don't want the job to ever be that, but it could be. It could turn into that. Like I said, the post office. I actually only worked at the post office for 9 years. But for the 9 years that I worked at the post office, there wasn't 1 year or 1 month or even 1 week where I wasn't a tool. I wasn't the solution to the problem that they had, which was delivering the mail. I wasn't helping people anymore. I mean, that's what the job looks like it is. I mean, people order things. People, have bills. People get money. Everything is set. Their entire lifeline could be dependent upon the mail. Instead of it being, how do we help these people get, enrich their lives, it just became, that's their problem. They are giving us their problem, and we are the solution to that problem. And I know it sounds really weird because most people think like that's what it is. And it's like, no, there's so much more involved in it. 800 people that you see delivering mail for the post office, those are all individual problems. That's what the post office is. When I got hired, orientation, all this stuff, before I got hired, what I thought what the mail was, totally different than what it turned out that it is. And that is one of the reasons why this new job, what it looks like, what it seems like, I don't want one day for the people that I'm helping, not for one moment even, for the people I'm helping to be a problem to be solved. Work through, not resolve, and move on. The people are still there. I posted about the expression, like if the only thing you have is a hammer, every problem becomes a nail. That's what I'm talking about. And now I'm talking about, I'm going one step ahead of that. Yes, there's going to be problems. There's going to be things that need to be resolved, but that's not what I'm talking about. It's not what I wanted the mail to be. I wanted it to be a connection. I want them to know that, like, if they're waiting on a letter, that if I don't have that letter on me, that I know that that letter's coming and I will deliver it as soon as I can. That's the stuff that I wanted to do. I wanted a connection. That's the problem, and I'm resolving it by putting the mail in the mailbox. I hope I'm describing it correctly. If it was ever that, I probably would have stayed. Instead, I pushed through 9 years of it. Literally pushed through. How awful is that? Job that I should have loved. I freaking hated every moment that I was there. I didn't even care for the people I worked with. I liked a few of them, but I didn't care for them all that much. And it definitely shows, because since I've been gone, since October of last year, my connection to them is nothing. In fact, I have no connection to them whatsoever. Nine years of working side by side with these people, and I now have zero connection to all of them. That's what it amounted to. The customers that I serve, zero connection to all of them. Because I never had a connection to them. That's really what it is. And yeah, I definitely think that it wouldn't be like I would still be working there, the connection, but it's been, 8 months. Well, 7 and change. It's going on 8 months. It's been going on 8 months. And I have no connection to it. The week before I left, everybody was shocked, and they didn't really wish me well, because I didn't leave on the best of terms. But everybody was shocked that I was actually leaving the post office. And I had to get out of there. And the sad thing about it is, I pretend like, or they pretend. I should say they. Everybody I work with pretends that I'm unique. That the problems that I was going through, it's just unfortunate, bad luck. I mean, it's been called all of that, and it's not. It was deliberate. It's the way the post office is set up. And I am not the only one. Every single one of them has these things happening. The thing is that they can live with it. That's the only difference. They can live with the post office ripping them off. They can live with unreasonable work. You work to live, you don't live to work. And the post office expects you to live to work. The job is everything. It upsets me beyond belief. That it's still going on, that it's acceptable. And I think what happened with the new job is that I presented these things. I presented that I wouldn't put up with it. And they made me assurances. And they talked a good game. They sold me a bill of goods while I was selling myself. And the truth of the matter is that they didn't want me. I sold them exactly what I was. And on paper, that looks like exactly what they need. But in truth, they didn't want that. In fact, the business, I never had the opportunity in the few months that I worked there to really shine, to really show what I could do. Never even had, I wasn't even given the opportunity. I was never trained properly, and basically I had to self-train and left to my own devices, always. So I never had the opportunity to really show what I could do, to really show what retail is supposed to be. But even with as little as I feel that I contributed, the business has gone completely down, in the toilet since I've gone. And it's only been a few months. I've been on unemployment only a couple months. It's May. That was the end of February. They demoted me. I took the demotion and still worked hard. And like I said, it's right around the corner from my house, so I can see what's going on. I don't even need to get close. That was supposed to be my last job. I could have retired doing that. Counter person. I worked for a company called Silpac in California, and I loved that job. I brought in millions of dollars to them, and I loved that job. And the shame of it is that the location that I was in California is gone. They've gone to a different type of retail, and all the money that they were making they're no longer making. But practical effects have gone away, and if they're still in business, if that company is still in business, I would actually be surprised. Like I said, this is a long stretch on the same road. I am probably going to end the I'm Back video. Hey, 15 minute, even 15-minute shorts, would still be fun to do. One thought. I really got into a nice groove with that. Like I said, it would make getting up in the morning and heading into work every day worth it. You guys made it worth it. I know in the video I talk about how nobody watches the videos. The few people that actually do, they made it all worth it. They gave me the ability. They gave me the ability to go to work every day. That's how powerful that is. Because I don't think I could have done it. The cracks were already showing. And I don't think I could have done what I did without the morning commute videos. I was definitely burnt the fuck out. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a wonderful time doing it. Thank you for being a part of my life. I know it's just a hobby, and I'm kind of like, winging it, and, and I really don't want to stop doing it as often as I've been doing it, but I know I gotta stick with reality. But I just want everybody to know that I want to be doing this. I want to do this. Nothing gives me more pleasure than to stream and to make a connection. And not only have you guys as part of my life, but for me to be a part of yours. And it really is. It really makes everything worth it. I know that, like, in small towns and stuff like that, you can't, like, pick and choose and be with your tribe. And, now, with being online and stuff like that, it opens us up to so much more. And I keep thinking that it's going to be the so much more. And it's not, and I should be happy with that. Because, this is my tribe. I am part of, I keep thinking that I'm not, and I keep thinking I'm still searching for it. But the truth is that it's here. It's right here, right now. You watching this, you're part of the tribe. Like I said, I know that I'm never going to be, making, oodles and boodles of money, doing this, or even just enough to live and pay my bills. I might make enough money to do something like crazy, like go to TwitchCon or something stupid like that, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. this is where we're gonna pull over.
Turn right, and then turn right. Turn right. Turn right, and then turn left.
If it's gonna tell me where to go, then I'm going to listen to it.
In 0.1 miles, turn left. Turn left.
So I knew that the turn was there. I was just surprised that it didn't tell me to turn there. And it wasn't until I made the turn did it tell me to turn right, then turn right. And I pulled into a business because I knew that that's where I needed to turn, but I didn't know. Oh, this is gonna be kind of interesting. Keeping you guys on. Hey, what can I say? The insanity of the insanities. Alright, I definitely don't remember this. We're gonna end this, and I'm gonna find out what Waze is actually telling me to do, because I'm on a back road now. So we're gonna find a place to stop, which is right here. I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys. Hey, take care. Be well. And I should have another one soon. And it's not the end. It's not the end. Things change, but it's not the end. And that's the one thing I can't stress enough. We're going to keep going as long as we can do this. How's that sound? That's my promise to you. All right, take care. And bye. Look, I got Tiny Deadpool going. Take care.